You know when people are chatting with you and you are having a great conversation that you think, and the next moment they disappear? Yes, they should be electrocuted. Anyways, my name is Keval and this is Voracious Podcast, episode 7. Cue music. Such a cool thing to say, na? Like, my name is Keval and this is Voracious Podcast. Such a cool thing to say. It's exactly what Seinfeld says. Yeah. Okay, so before I start this podcast, I have a story to tell. Okay, this is exactly what happened, and it's I just want to share the story. So my place and my family and my neighbor's family are very close. Like every single detail which happens in each of our houses are known to each of our houses. So recently, my neighbor's kid, who is in 10th right now, started talking with girls. And he's a full-on nerd. Okay, he's like recently trying to get some game and everything. He's not the stud kind. Okay, that's all I'm saying. He's not the stud kind. Not there's anything wrong with what he is, but he's not that kind, and I'm just like investing that. So now he's not the stud kind, and he's starting to talk with girls, and so now he's not aware that his mother is spying on him. He's at 11, 12 and in his room, and he's talking to a girl or some girls, I don't know, but I'm 100% sure it's not more than 2 because his mother told me. Imagine your mother also judging you that you don't have any game. I'm not saying, okay, again, don't blame it on me that Keval, you are saying that something, do you have a girlfriend or what? But no, I'm just talking about this guy specifically right now, so bear with me. So now this guy, and even he knows that every single detail, is shared by each other's houses. So now he comes to my place for some dahi or something, and he comes, and my father, like, he doesn't know, like, we don't know that he doesn't know that we know. And so therefore my father told him, who are you dating? And my father is always in like tough guy voice. Who are you dating? हाँ बेटे मस्ती क्या चल क्या रहा है लाइफ पे, ये क्या कर रहे हो? And he got nervous. And my mother also came in and said कि okay beta, this is not what you have to do. You have to focus on studies. You have to be a chartered accountant. Basically in India you have only 4 or 5 options like CA, MBA, engineering, या फिर डॉक्टर बन जाओ. ये 4 ऑप्शन ही है जनरली. तो बेटा वो बन गया. And this guy went home, did not speak to his mother for 2 days straight, and I'm not even kidding, this actually happened. 2 days straight, and has been crying since. But the good news is that he finally secured the girl. He got the girl. I don't know, secure is the wrong word, I'm sorry. He finally got the girl, and so now he stopped crying, and right now he's flexing on Instagram. See, the only thing I wanted to share this is because this is kind of somewhere happened to many people I know, and kind of happened to me as so the only thing is, don't be aware. Okay, your mother is probably spying on you, and don't be that close to your neighbors that you get some judgment from them, some flack for them. And I'm so glad that I wasn't part of this operation where my mother and father are taunting my neighbor. Anyways, yes, okay, one more thing happened. Okay, recently this is great thing happened. I don't know if it's great or not, but this is how to say this. Recently, delivery boy came to my building, because we wanted some things. And delivery boy came to my building, and of course he can't come up. So I went down to collect stuff. And it had been such a long time since I had talked to a person I didn't know. Because I always like to talk to outsiders and shit, And I'm guessing he had a similar thing too. Like, he even didn't talk to many outsiders. So he just started bubbling, he out of no context starts saying, भैया अभी थक गए, पता नहीं क्या हो रहा है, पता है एक बार क्या हुआ था? And I said, ओके आई गेस वी आर गोइंग अहेड विद दिस। तो मैंने कहा क्या? फिर वो बोलते हैं हम दुकान चालू रखने में अलग ही मज़ा आता था। रात को कभी कभी ऐसी चीज़ होती थी जो अभी तक मेरी मन पसंद है। मैंने बोला कैसी चीज़ है? एट दिस पॉइंट आई वॉन्ट टू नो व्हाट इज हैपनिंग। ओके, ही सेज एक बार रात के 2 बजे जब मैं दुकान बंद कर रहा था, एक मर्सिडीज़ आई, पूरा खाली रोड, एक सेलिब्रिटी मैडम थी, बाहर निकली और मेरे पास आई और बोली कुछ खाने को है? मैंने कहा ये दुकान में खाना मिलता है। एंड दैट आई सेड ग्रेट रिप्लाई मैन। he just straight up insulted her and he's like यहाँ पे खाना ही मिलता है। and then he says फिर उन्होंने वो बड़ा कुरकुरे का पैकेट पे उंगली रखी और बोला वो देना। मैंने वो दिया, 20 रुपये का था वो। उन्होंने 50 का नोट दिया और बोला 30 रुपये रख लो। and that celebrity, yes, that celebrity was Ananya Pandey. No, she wasn't. But how cool would that be? Oh man, how cool would that be? Would you just want to see something like this happening? Someone taunting a celebrity? And I don't mean I don't mean any disrespect to Ananya Pandey, but this is just how cool would that story, because the voice which I did, that I don't know if it was spooky, but like that aloof voice, this is exactly how he told this to me, and I actually recorded that, and therefore I'm speaking word to word. Yeah, so yeah, this is what happened. It was pretty cool. Yeah, great opening to the podcast, I guess. Okay, so this time also we've got some great questions. Okay, some I have seen, some I haven't. So, but it's a good lineup of questions I'm told from my friend who I trust. So let's see. First question is, what are you doing in lockdown? Anything different than work? This question also came in last time. Okay, but yes, I have a different answer. In lockdown, I have been doing this interesting thing, and it's very very fun. I crash Zoom classes. I know you might think that I'm an asshole, but yes, I have to be to entertain myself, because now I'm just like I've seen too many movies. I've seen 78 movies in 2020. I have to go till 100, but yeah. So okay, let's coming down to crashing Zoom classes. This is actually very very fun, and I encourage you to do it as well. So this is what I did. Many of my friends have online lectures, right? Online lectures in school, in their colleges and their classes and whatever it is. So I pursue them, like बहुत ज़्यादा पीछे पड़ा था उनके। मैं बोला कि प्लीज़ मेरे को यूज़र मीटिंग आईडी और पासवर्ड दे, प्लीज़। एंड दे फाइनली गिव अप, एंड लाइक उनको लगा क्या कर लेगा केवल, एंड दे डिडंट नो द इविल साइड ऑफ मी। सो उनको लगा क्या कर लेगा केवल, तो मैंने लिया पासवर्ड एंड आई शेयर्ड इट विथ वन ऑफ माई फ्रेंड्स. नाउ हिज नेम इज आर्यन. So now Aryan and I both log in to the Zoom call at the same time, and now everyone's like सब लोग का mute है and no one is showing their faces, and only the sir is teaching now. That's only thing which is happening in many Zoom classes. Now this is happening, and I logged in and Aryan logged in, and I started this out of nowhere. Just said this one line ki, "Are you sure, bro? Did you wear a condom?" And Aryan says, "No, bro, but I'm scared right now. She hasn't gotten a period yet." And then we log off. Because now I'm 100% sure that there's a leap of silence, like there's an awkward silence, and who was that? And whoever saw it, because someone is always recording this call, whoever saw this has a great everyone wants to laugh. Okay, so this is what we got to know, because the meeting ID password I got always has a friend in it. So my friend told this to me ki, first of all, she abused me a lot. Oh man, she abused me a lot, but it was so fun to do. I did this to many, and so many things happened, and she said, first of all, the reactions generally go like, who was that? What was that happening? And why did that happen? And one Zoom call, actually, this is actual truth. This is a college Zoom call, and sir absolutely got so pissed that he did not even teach the lecture. I was so happy that some act of mine helped so many children to not study that day. Oh man. Yeah, I've been doing this many times. Yeah, so I encourage you to do this. This is too much fun, and you have a great time. Trust me on this one, you have a great time. Crash Zoom lectures and start with any line. Like just say the awkwardest line possible. Are you sure? Did you use a condom? I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at my own jokes, but yeah, it's so fun to do. Okay, next question. I'm not sure what to do in career for the long haul. Stuck between engineering and MBA. Can you help? Oh shit! This is actually coming to live, guys. The very first statement I said that he's doing. One of my neighbor is doing CA because there were only 4 options. The 4 options in India, that is CA, engineering, MBA, and doctor of some kind. Yeah, so engineering and MBA. Okay, I don't know if I can help you choose between them, but I'll tell you the way to choose it yourself. Okay, this is what my mom told me, and I also saw it in one of the shows actually. Yeah, so this is what you should do. Take a coin, assign heads to anything, assign heads to something and MBA to something. Okay, and engineering to something. Sorry, heads to something and what's the other one called? Tails. Yeah, tails to something. Yeah. Now flip the coin, but now when you get the coin in your hands, don't look at the answer. And now recall, just half a second ago, when the coin was in the air, you wanted an answer which you probably didn't know. Like, see, the thing I'm telling is, when the coin is in mid-air, you probably want the coin to flip on heads or flip on tails, because you secretly in your heart want something other than engineering and MBA, or doing engineering or MBA, sorry. So secretly you know what you want. That's what I'm saying. You know what you want subconsciously, but you haven't figured it out yet. So what you have to do is just recall what you actually wanted the coin to flip towards, and that's when you know. You don't have to look at the answer, but when you get the coin in your hand, and when you realize ki I actually wanted engineering, or I actually wanted MBA, or something other than these two, but I actually wanted this, that's the correct profession I think you should choose, because that you know that you can do better in, you can survive in, and you will like it because you want to do that. This is not, see, I'm saying do what you want and follow your heart, and I know many people must have said this to you, but it's actually the most cliche but also the truest form of advice I can give to you, because if you don't do what you like, then I don't know why you are living life, because that's all you have to do what you like, you do what you love, right? Yeah, very cliche but very true. I hope that helps, man. I hope that helps. Anyways, all the best, and yeah, see ya soon, hopefully. Yeah. Next question: would you rather fly or be invisible? Wow. Okay. I'll choose invisible, because I'll be able to fly only 5 feet off the ground. Get it? That's because I'm healthy. Yeah. Oh man. So that was a joke. I'm fat shaming to myself. So that's the way of calling myself out. Yeah. That was a joke. Okay, that was a joke. I can joke about myself, but you can't. Get it? Get it? Yes. You better not. But also, I think being invisible is better anyways. Like, if you can be invisible, you can do whatever the hell you want, right? You can fly. You can just you can just fly. Yes, I know. But if you are invisible, you can do whatever the hell you want. You are not seen to people. How is that not the best probable power you can choose, right? Yeah. Uh, Next question is, what's your go-to stress buster? Okay, this is the question by my friend, a very good friend called Rani Munshi. She what's your go-to stress buster? Okay, so recently I have become very, very self-aware. Okay, because what I do is at the end of the day, always I write a journal, and every day I write a journal, so I know what things I've gone through and everything, and I know the problems which cause something, like the many problems which generally happen, and I know their answers to help me get through them, like any particular problem. So if I'm stressed, there are some answers which I know will always help, and it's not very different, it's just very similar to everyone else's. It's movies, it's music, it's writing, and sometimes it's just not talking to any person. I just get off my place. I don't want to speak to anyone, because सीन क्या था ना, घर पे बैठा हूँ, my mom calls me for something and she says कि बेटा ये कर दे, बेटा वो कर दे, or even she asks me for some help through her phone or anything, and my dad calls me with something and everything. I just don't want to talk to any person right now, because right now I'm furious, because if I'm in stress, I'm furious. That's my thing. If I'm in stress, I'm furious. I'll get angry on you. I'll get pissed on you so much that you will hate me for the rest of your life. Yeah. So many things help. So what I do, so the formula which I've gotten is, I do two things to get over what I'm going through. It's like a temporary answer, and then there's a permanent answer. So the temporary answer, for I'm talking about me specifically, okay? So temporary answer is to escape through it. So I watch a funny movie, because comedy always helps, because laughter is the key. This is what I follow, and that actually helps a lot. So I watch compilations of Friends, compilation of The Office, and compilation of The Big Bang Theory, or any of my favorite shows or some movies or something on YouTube. I watch that, I laugh, and I feel good at that time. Okay, then I listen to some music, or else I listen to some, I don't know how this helps, but I listen to some sad music which will kind of make me more sad, but in after 5-7 minutes it makes me happier. I don't know how that works, but it does work, and that I do. Or else yeah, these are two favorite escapes which I do. Or sometimes I just go out of my house. I don't want to talk to any person and listen to music outside. Yeah, this is the temporary thing which I do. And then at the end of the day, when I introspect, when I write, I introspect, right? So when I write, I know what I should have done, and I know what I could have done, and I know now if the problem is not that big of a deal anyways to just stress over. Like, I just face them. At the end of the day, when I write my problems, when I write in a journal or a diary, I face them, and that's what helps. Like, it's a temporary thing and is a permanent thing, which helps in the long run. Yeah, so that's my go-to stress thing which happens. So quite a big answer. You weren't expecting that, I know, but well, that happens. Okay. I can't seem to enjoy parties. I have a hard time getting along. What can I do? You are asking the wrong person, man. Because I also hate parties. But this is the long long range of the things I used to feel, and now I've gotten through it. So I hated parties for the wrong reasons. I hated parties because I didn't know. Let me say, I didn't know why I hated parties, and I can't seem to enjoy it. So in the very start, because see, again, when you're working on a TV show, many parties happens, and you get invited to sort of all of things and everything. And I always used to feel ki, first of all, the complex which I used to get, because I was the youngest there. Like 90% of the time I was the youngest guy, so it was like, अरे यार जाओ ना जाओ, and that used to mess with my mind. Or they'll there's always some complex that I think that okay, I don't drink or I don't smoke, I don't do anything. um, I'm 100% sure I won't be fun to be around, or I won't be having fun because everyone is dancing at their peak, and if I dance to that extent, which I want to, but people will judge me or something like that, or I don't know. There was just the feeling, the fear of being judged by people. Okay, this was my thing. I used to have a hard time getting over these things. But now, when this is a question again comes to the last question which I answered: temporary judgment and temporary answer and pre-answer and the permanent answer. So now that I introspect every day, and I know what I should do, because at the end of the day, when I think about it, good amount of time has passed when the incident has occurred. So it's like, अगर रात को पार्टी है, राइट, सो रात को मैं आके फिर ऑफकोर्स जर्नल लिखूंगा नहीं, तो मैं नेक्स्ट रात को लिखूंगा, और उस टाइम पे good amount of time has passed, so therefore my brain has gotten used to every other surroundings of not being in the party as well. So at that time I subconsciously know कि I should have let it go. I should have not even worried about that, because being practical here, no one provides me with love, no one provides me with money, no one provides me with food. So it really is not that big of a deal. I should have let myself go. I shouldn't have worried about people who are judging me. And problem of drinking and smoking, that like if I the problem with drinking and smoking, which always used to struggle with, because I used to think, hey, अरे यार, I don't drink, I don't smoke. अगर वो लोग नाच रहे हैं, see, that's the problem. I like to dance very much, but I also get wild, okay? So like I'm not getting wild, but you know, when people get drunk and they dance, those are considered as wild dances. I can do it while I'm sober. So I was very, very unsure that I should be wild enough and dance, because then people will think ki, oh, the others are drunk, therefore that's an excuse for them, but I'm not drunk and I'm sober, so that's a no for me. That was the problem which I used to struggle with. But now it on the contrary has happened. When I let myself go and when I dance wildly and whatever the hell I want to do, I do whatever I want to do, people come up to me and says, you dance very well, oh man, it was fun seeing you, man. And it doesn't come in a bad way, it comes in a positive way, and it's like, oh yeah, and it was fun to do with you. And many times it's a great way to get along with someone as well, because you're dancing with someone, you just like dancing with someone and you get along, you just, it's there, you know, you click, सब मज़ा आता है बात करने में. So that happens. So the only thing I can suggest you to do is think about what is holding you back. Think ki, oh, it's the fear of being judged. Many times that only is the thing. Even if you don't like talking to people, if you have a hard time opening up or letting yourself go, see, be very practical in life, and that's all I have learned in many years. Okay, be very practical in life. If someone, and this is the rules I'll abide by, and it has helped me a lot. Yes, it will kind of break your many relationships, but trust me, those needed to be broken. So the three rules I abide by is like, if someone isn't providing me food, if someone isn't providing me money, if someone isn't providing me love, and I'm not talking just the romantic love, I'm talking about the friendship wala bhi band, friendship wala or bhai sab प्यार वैसा सब भी नहीं होता है, then you know that person is just not for you, and you don't have to do with some person like that. So why let the judgment of that person incur your day? Yeah, right. So why should it affect your day when you can have some good time for you and have a great memory? So that's what I'm saying. It's just think about what's holding you back. Think what is the root of the problem here. Why is it caused, and what should I do to deal with it? The answer, you know, okay, I'm telling you, you know the answer very well, because it's spoken everywhere now. Like, just let it go, don't let the judgment come to you, whatever it is. But you know the answer yourself, that what should I do, or what should I do? think about what's holding you back. Just think about it, and then you will find the answer. Okay, this is my problem, so I should let it go now. I should face it, and I should let it go. And then you let it go, and then you'll be fun at parties. Then you'll not have such a hard time getting along, and then you'll enjoy parties. Yeah, that's all I can say, and I think so that helps, man. That's helped me a lot, and many people who have talked to has told me these things only, because per this question I asked 3 of my friends, and yeah, those people said the same things. On that note, I hope this podcast was fun for you. I hope I answered your questions well, and I hope you like the stories. I know those are like not coming to an end. Third act missing the subway. But then third act missing, yeah, third act tha, but third act was not very good. It was like Baby Driver. Anyways, yeah, I hope you like my podcast. Please listen to our podcast. Please share our podcast. We are on Spotify too. That's a kind of a big deal, right? We are on Spotify too. That's a big deal, guys. Please listen to us on Spotify. Follow us on Spotify. Also on Instagram, I do illustrations every single day. I do 2 to 3 posts every single day. It's a hard time doing that. Please check it out. You'll have some fun time. Trust me on this one. You'll like it. You'll like it very much. Anyways, see ya soon. Thank you so much for listening. Bye bye. And as usual, like, share, subscribe. Bye bye.